Welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. Today we're going to be looking at the McFarlane Toys comic book version of Phillip Blake, or as we typically like to refer to him, the Governor. This figure actually came with two heads, an extra arm, so that you can recreate either the pre or post Michonne torture scene. Yeah. Anybody who's read the graphic novel knows that he's not a very nice man. And Michonne made sure he was punished for his actions. And then some. No, actually, he got pretty much what he deserved. But yeah, I don't have the other arm is a full arm. And the other head is the one without the eye patch. So we're going to look at the accessories that are going to be on him on display. Funny enough, I actually have two of this same exact figure. The other one is done up pre-torture. So we're going to look at the accessories, we're going to look at the figure, we're going to check out the articulation, gear him up, and get him on the shelf. So he comes with a little sidearm. Once again, looks like a small 45. It'll be 45, but I mean, it's got some pretty decent, detail work on it. Textured grip, slide. I mean, yeah, it's detailed enough for being such a small item. Then comes with Michonne's katana. The blade itself is painted in a metallic silver. It's reflective. It's got some metallic gold accent points on it and a black painted wrap handle. Oh, it's a nice looking piece. I mean, there's a little bit of paint detail issue down here, but it looks good for what it is. And now onto the figure. So like I said, this is a version after he was tortured. So he does have the eye patch. His ear is, well, where his ear was is bandaged up. Still has his handlebar mustache and his mullet. Paint-wise, I mean, the sideburns done fairly nicely. The eyebrows are kind of patchy. The paint for the strap of the patch is kind of hit or miss at some points. I'm sorry, I do have small children outside making a ruckus. See, he's got like a 5 o'clock shadow on there. He's doing the traditional McFarlane, hey, what's that over there? Well, I'm not actually looking at you, or, you know what I mean? He's looking that way. There you go, now he's looking at me. So he's got his hunting vest on, or fishing vest. Hard to tell what kind of vest it is. It's just a vest with some pouches. A long sleeve gray t-shirt. This side is pinned up because he's messing his arm. Belt is detailed on there nicely. Has a hang down holster on this side. Pair of just brown cargo pants tucked into a pair of military style boots. Paint-wise, there's not a whole lot wrong with this. They did kind of go over it and give it that dirty wash look, especially up here around the neck. It's a good-looking figure. Now, for some reason, when I went to switch out the heads, this came out of the neck joint, and it's really loose up in here. So, but looking up, he doesn't really look up because of the mullet. Looking down, he can look down a bit. Tilt, I don't think once it's on there all the way, I don't think you really get tilt. In fact, we're just going to leave the head alone because it keeps falling off anytime I try to move it. Arm hinges up above 90 degrees. Does rotate all the way around. Single jointed elbow comes up just beyond 90. Rotation at the elbow. Hands rotate. And they've actually got that ball joint attachment inside there. There's no waist articulation, no torso, no nothing. He's got these set hip joints that only move that far out, that far forward. So you might be able to recreate like a walking scene. But I mean, you're not going to do any dynamic poses with this figure. We have a single jointed knee. Comes back close to 90. Rotates at that knee point. We have a rotation at the boot. Good old boot cut. Foot hinges back that far. Forward that far. And has a rocker. So, without any further ado, what do you say we get him geared up? Shall we? So we're just going to put the weapon in his holster. And it does fit in there pretty good. We're then going to put the katana in this hand. And if you've seen him, well, actually the only time you really see him like this, he's wearing riot armor. But he does have the sword, and we know what this sword means. Poor Tyrese in the comic. Poor Herschel in the TV show. So there we have him. What do you say we take a moment and get him up on the shelf, shall we? And there you have him. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all next time.